Welcome to Daily Carnivore. I'm back with another full day of eating video. To start my morning out, I'm going to do some bulletproof coffee and I'm going to be adding some pumpkin spice seasoning. It's fall, 'tis the season, and rather than buying anything pumpkin spice flavored from the store, which has an obscene amount of sugar in it, I figured I'll just add the actual seasoning into my coffee, and Bob's your uncle. It's a football Sunday, and so I wanted to do something a little bit special while we sat down and watched some football. So I did my biscuits and gravy, but no biscuits. You might have seen me do this in a video previously. Super easy recipe. I thicken it with xanthan gum. I use heavy cream and homemade bone broth, and salt and pepper, onion powder, garlic powder. I have seen in the comments to try using cream cheese instead of the xanthan gum to thicken this, and I'm definitely going to try that next time. I just have to pick up some cream cheese. So this is pretty easy. Just mix it all in there. I think I used a 1/4 teaspoon of the xanthan gum to thicken this. Just season with your heart, however you like to make gravy. And then pour this over scrambled eggs, and you won't miss the biscuits. You get that gravy fix, and it's carnivore. So for lunch, this is a weird one, I know. Usually I'll just have some sort of a hot dog or a sausage. This is Polish Franks from Costco. And I felt like having eggs with it. So I just kind of made a Polish sausage scramble. I know, it's really weird. I put some butter in the pan, just browned up the sausage, and then I cracked 2 eggs. I was feeling lazy. I didn't want to stir them in a bowl. I figured I'll just stir them in the pan. So I put 2 eggs in there and then just a handful of cheese. I don't even think I put any salt or pepper in this. Maybe pepper, but probably definitely not salt because of the seasonings already in the sausage. And that was it. I think this was, again, a lazy football day lunch. So it's weird, but it was tasty and it's carnivore and it was easy and good. So there you go. For dinner, we decided to make some nachos and we used pork rinds instead of tortilla chips. Pretty standard ingredients here. Obviously, leave the salsa off if you're sensitive. For the taco seasoning, I just mix up the usual suspects here. I kind of have the ratios in my head. I don't know whether it's a great recipe or not, but that's just kind of what we like. So a couple tablespoons of chili powder and then kind of progressively less of everything else, essentially. And while I'm mixing the seasonings up, I already have the ground beef in the pan, and you'll see that here in just a minute. And this is like the 73% ground beef, so there's quite a bit of fat in here. And I am gonna leave some of this fat, but that's too much for me. I know that might upset my stomach, so I'm gonna drain out, I don't know, a few spoonfuls here. I'll show you how much I actually leave in there. When you make taco meat with the packet at the store, it always wants you to add water and add liquid back in anyway. So I do leave some fat in there. And then the seasonings kind of bind with that as well. But that was just too much fat. I didn't want to leave all of that in there. So I'm just dumping my seasoning in here, getting that all mixed together. And then I will start assembling. So I've just got some salted pork rinds here. I get these from Winco. And then I'm making a plate for myself and another plate for my husband. I'm just going to show you making one of the plates though. So I'm basically going to split this ground beef in half. So it was a full pound and we'll both have half of that. So I'll get the ground beef on the pork rinds, layer on a bunch of cheese, and then I'm going to pop this into the broiler. I think I have the broiler on low. I don't know how long I left it under there. Just kind of keep an eye on it. I just wanted to get that cheese melted. And then once that comes out, I'm going to add some sour cream onto the top. And then I think I show with this one, I put a couple of dollops of the salsa. But if you're, again, wanting to be super strict carnivore, leave the salsa off. That's our full day of eating. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next video.